guess I'm live. Let's see if anyone comes in. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oops. We're just jamming. I found some, it says no copyright. So I'm hoping I found some relaxing vibes. So I'm just listening to that. No one's on yet. I hope this is not too loud. Let me lower this because I don't want to be competing with the music. Let's see if anybody comes in. This is very relaxing. I'll jam until someone comes in. This is a nice playlist. The topic for tonight is, not for tonight, I won't be on here for too long. The topic is, what are you leaving behind before 2026? Which is 2 weeks away. So I'm just chilling. If anyone comes in, great. If not, I'm just gonna vibe alone. Can't believe the year is almost over. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like this year went by super, super, super fast. I don't know. It's just the weirdest thing. Hi, welcome in. Say hi if you like. I'm just chilling, listening to some music, relaxing. We're talking about what are you leaving behind before 2026? That's the topic for tonight. If you would like to engage, and please like the live. Oh my goodness, I was just thinking about Ireland. Welcome. I'm here from Ireland. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Welcome in. I was just thinking about Ireland because I was watching something on Instagram and I saw this couple. They're so cute. Of this girl, she met this guy, whatever, they got married. And I was just like, I wonder if I should move to Ireland. Oh my goodness, that is so interesting. I was literally just thinking about that. That is so interesting. But I'm like, I don't know if I would like it in Ireland. But I'm like, why not? I heard, they're fun, they're friendly, they like having a good time. Welcome in, everyone. Please like the live if you like. My name is Nisi. I'm based in Florida currently. I'm just talking about what you'll be leaving behind before 2026. Please like the live if you like. Hi, Kim. Welcome in. Do you like Ireland? But I do want to visit at least once or twice. There's so many places I need to visit. I don't know how I'm going to get it done. So if you're in the chat and you would like to join the conversation, I know this is so weird. Usually I go live with my face on camera, but I'm literally laying down in the dark. So I don't feel like turning on the light, and I'm wearing a bonnet, and I don't feel like coming on here with a bonnet. So I figured I'll just use my picture. You would be welcome. Yeah, I definitely want to check it out. It's such a beautiful country. I'm just one of those people, like, I feel like my ideal life, if I could live somewhere every single year, I would do it. But I'm currently in the US. I don't have a chatty crowd today. It's okay. What is one thing that you're leaving behind in 2026? I mean, 2025. This is pretty much a chill live, so there's nothing really super exciting going on tonight. I'm just going to be running my mouth. I have some music in the background. I had a busy day, so I'm just relaxing. If anyone wants to join the conversation, if not, I'll just continue jamming to my music. I mean, something I'm leaving behind is, let's see, what am I leaving behind? Okay, I'm leaving behind drama, hopefully. Something I'm leaving behind is just, I don't know, I have so many things wrong with me. Which one should I pick? What am I leaving behind? I think my thought process sometimes. Sometimes even though I am somewhat of a very positive person, but I do have days where I like to self-sabotage. I would, say something is going to happen and all of a sudden I start finding reasons why it won't happen, or sometimes I think I'm too logical. I break things down, I'm too logical. So I'm leaving that behind definitely. I want to be more like just more free. Like just free. Just expect things to work out for me. Of course, you have to do the work, but just be more open minded and just be more free. Yeah, drama. I don't really deal with much drama. I stay away from drama, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I don't do drama. I'm like in my late 30s, so I'm just like, I'm too old for drama right now. So that's what I'm leaving behind. If anyone wants to share, you're free to share. If not, you can just hang out in here. At least like the live, please. I don't usually go live at night, so I don't know how the night crowd is. Usually I go live on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. and randomly throughout the day. Okay. Guys, you guys can talk. I'm pretty friendly. I am pretty friendly. So if you want to join the conversation, you're free to join. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Okay, well, no one's talking. I'm just going to be jamming, guys. If y'all want to say anything, I'm here. Yeah, it's like it's kind of weird for me too because I don't usually. I think what it is. I think it's kind of weird because usually when I do go live, my face is on the camera, and I'm very like silly, goofy. I make a lot of faces, and but I'm just not in the mood to be on camera right now. So this is pretty. This is pretty new to me, like being faceless on YouTube. Because usually if you go to my channel, you look at my past lives, I'm always on camera. But it's just, I'm not in the mood to be on camera right now. Sup, everyone. Sending peace and blessing. All is well. Hope everyone heal from the things they don't talk about. Yes, I hope so too. And I hope everyone have an amazing holiday ahead. And make sure there's no drama because I know a lot of people have family drama. Make sure you don't entertain any arguments, any petty comments, any jabs, any slick comments, and things of that nature. So, yeah, because, because around this time of the year, that's when, a lot of people are lonely. Some people don't have any family. and they're lonely and depressed and sad, like, listen here, still have an amazing holiday, even if you have no one. So don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop your flow. Don't let that stop your happiness. And a lot of times, family members are toxic, anyways. So I'm not gonna be on here for too long. I'm just gonna jam for like 30 plus minutes unless someone gives me something to talk about. I'm a chatterbox, but you guys have to talk. No one's talking. Come on, guys. What is a goal of yours for 2026? One of my goals, definitely, I know I sound like a broken record at this point, is to travel. I definitely want to travel. I want to live in at least two different countries, if possible. I definitely want to travel. I have a few countries on my list that I want to start off with. I want to start off in Africa, the continent of Africa, and then I want to move over to Asia. I have so much stuff to do. I don't know how I'm gonna get all of this done. Like, I'm like, God, I need you to come through for me. So definitely one of my goals is to maybe live in a different country. I would love to experience that. Live in a different country, get to travel a little bit and just be more spontaneous. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. How about you? Oh, Uganda. Oh my goodness, it's interesting you say that. I'm thinking about, I don't know, what's over there? Not to sound ignorant or anything. It's just I don't know much about it. Because I'm thinking about going to Rwanda. Is it a Rwanda? I was thinking about going to Rwanda, but I know Rwanda and Uganda, they're neighbors. So I'm like, maybe I should head over to Uganda also and check it out. And then I want to go to Malaysia. I've been looking to Malaysia. I want to go to Malaysia. I also want to go to Singapore, but Singapore is so expensive. So I want to go to Singapore for like maybe 4 or 5 days. And then maybe the Philippines. It's just so many places. And then I want to go to Japan. And then I want to go to South Korea. And then I want to go to Portugal. Then I want to go to Ireland. It's just like, Jesus Christ, how am I going to get all of this done? Lake Victoria, lots of wildlife. Okay. Okay. I mean, they're neighbors. And then also definitely Kenya. Kenya's been on my list for, if you listen to my lives, Kenya's been on my list for more than a year. I've been talking about that because I want to go to Giraffe Manor. I want to go see the giraffes. So, so most likely probably be Rwanda, Kenya, Singapore, Malaysia. Yeah, the neighboring countries. Yeah. The thing is, I don't want to just be hopping around. I really want to take time to, like, travel the place and experience the place and get to know, like, I don't want to just stop by for like a few days and just say, oh, I visit this place. I want to actually go to the country, see how the locals are living, get to experience the lifestyle. So I don't know. That's the only time I wish I was rich. I'm like, if I was rich, like, yeah. But a lot of those countries are not like super, super expensive. Like Malaysia is pretty affordable. Thailand is pretty affordable. Singapore is a little expensive, but everything else is pretty. Philippines is also somewhat affordable. So yeah, that's one of my goals. Finger crossed it happens. And just to be a better person overall, I think that's what I think sometimes when you have these elaborate goals for 2026 or for the new year, you get so caught up in planning, you get so caught up with the idea of it all, like with a cute calendar, with a cute pen, you're writing down what you expect for the year. I think sometimes it's important to work on what you currently have. Like me, I already know like my goals consist of just living more, being more present, stop taking life for granted, things of that nature. My goals, like things I want next year, none of it is like really materialistic. Like I'm not saying, oh, I want a new car, I want a new, like I don't really want anything right now. I just want to experience life. I just want to live. I just want to feel alive. That's pretty much it. That's my goal for next year, to feel alive, to experience something different. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super, super excited because this year was very tough. This year was a very challenging year, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Every single aspect of life really tested me this year. And I thank God that, I'm able to even be here because, you don't know what people go through. You see people and you don't really understand their story. You don't know what they battle with. You don't know, things that they handle behind closed doors. So, yeah, this year was a very challenging year. It's like by far one of the hardest years that I had to deal with. But you know what? I'm very resilient. By the grace of God, I just keep it pushing. Sending you a big thank you so much. Yeah. This year was really tough. It's like when you experience like really hard times, you really get to see what you're made of, right? We all think we're tough. We all think, oh, we're so strong and we're so strong mentally until life comes around and slap you a few times and punch you in the gut and choke you and give you a few black eye. And you just have to wake up. And what I'm proud about myself the most for this year, the fact that I've been through so much, I was still able to smile. I was still able to laugh. I was still able to be kind. And if you look at my channel, if you do follow me or you look at my channel, you see my content. I'm pretty much like, I'm a jokester. I like laughing. I like being out in nature and just having a good time. And even though I went through so much this year, and let that be a lesson for you also if you're going through a lot, you don't have to look like what you've been through. You don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a reflection of that. You could go through a hard time or a hard year and still come out looking happy. Like if you look at my lives, I'm always laughing. And you're like, girl, like if you really knew what I was going through, you'd be like, there's nothing to laugh about. And I know around this time of year, people are depressed because it's cold outside. And, you know, I'm in Florida, thankfully, and it's not cold here. It's just, the sun is shining. We're in like busy season right now. But a lot of people are sad and they're depressed. They don't have family and they feel like they have nothing to live for. And it's tough, but trust me, I know, okay? I've been through a lot this year and I'm still standing. And I'm pretty sure you can push through. So yeah, I'm a chatterbox. I love running my mouth. Even though I do have a quiet crowd tonight, that's okay. I'm still gonna talk. But yeah, I'm sending love to everyone that's battling with anything right now. I'm sending you love if you're battling with drug addiction, loneliness, divorce, maybe a loss of a loved one, or whatever it is. Because I know the holidays tend to bring the ugly feelings that we tend not to like, the ugly feelings that we try to avoid. In the summertime, it's hot, you're happy, you're excited, you're living your best life, you're on a boat, and you're drinking mimosas and cocktails. You don't have time to sit with yourself and do. And when it comes, like when it's cold outside and it's dark, and a lot of people get lonely and depressed and suicidal. So I'm sending love to you. If you need someone to talk, I'm here. I'm always here, okay? I like running my mouth. That is my gift. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to keep on jamming. If anyone has anything to say, they can. If not, that's okay also. If you want to just vibe with me while we listen to our music and just chill, you're welcome to do so. This is a safe space. What happened to the music? What's going on? Okay, there we are.